Up next on the Tesla Plaid. Showtime Dragstrip, July 12th, 2023. Got some of the usual suspects out here. Alex's Foxbody, Steve's purple Hellcat, and David in the Hellcat swap CUDA. We've also got Don in the big tire Nova. We're looking forward to some races with him tonight. How's it going, Don? Looks like you're about to make your pass. I won't hold you up in this heat. You making a bottle pass or?
I took the nitrous off of it.
Oh, altogether it's off, okay.
Yeah, I'm just on motor right now.
640s?
I don't know. Actually, I got different size slicks, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Testing,
Well,
just testing.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, we're going to see.
All right, man, have a good hit.
Okay.
So if Don's got the bottle off altogether, he's probably not going to be competitive with the Plaid. I'd be surprised if he was. Yeah, he can run 580s on a big hit, but it's a nitrous motor. And he's got different tires on. It's a hot one out here, almost 100 degrees. Definitely a different car without that big nitrous hit.
That's all motor.
All motor. He took the nitrous off, removed all the solenoids, everything, as well as he's on different tires. Obviously, he had those huge.
Yeah, I remember he had the big ones.
Those big Goodyear big tire slicks, but still badass.
Oh yeah.
A second run here. We're hoping to go faster than his last match. Hopefully we're closer to 6.0. A little better than the last pass. All right, Alex in the green nitrous Foxbody is going down with Steve in the purple Hellcat. And even without the nitrous, we saw the Fox run a 689 tonight, which is better than the Hellcat's personal best. So, you gonna give him the hit? The move? You gotta give him the hit. Alex is gonna give the Hellcat the move. At 101 for the Fox, 780 and 97 for the Hellcat, and it was about a half-second difference on the reaction time. All right, first run tonight, 78% battery state of charge, dragster mode, peak performance ready. Unfortunately, the Mustang's on the wrong side of the car. My cameras are on the right side. And I thought he was going to go right, but he went left. Hey, Dusty, let's give him the back tire. He wants the back tire.
Okay.
All right, we're going to get a launch control here. All right, he's set up. I'm going to give him back tire and the move. There he goes. Oh, man, he was quick out of the hole. Man. There he goes. Oh, man, he was quick out of the hole. Man, he was quick. My picture. Whoa. launched hard. His 60 foot was outstanding. I didn't think I was gonna catch him. He probably trapped around 9,900 miles an hour based on what I've seen him do tonight so far. Certainly helps to have 20 miles an hour over the other car at the end of the track. How's it going?
You out here whooping butt already.
That was a fun race. I gave him back tire and the move.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was fun. 599, and we launched at 79% battery state of charge only. So 599 at 119.1 with looks like a 144 60 foot. The Mustang, man, it launched hard. Looks like a 123 60 foot. Dang. But it was only 415 to half track where we were 394, so we were already reeling him in. But that move was over a half a second. You can see the difference there. His 296 as he sat and tried to psych me out to my 348, a full half second on that move. But we were able to run him down, and he ran a 660 at 100 miles an hour. That was a fun race. Let's talk to Alex about that.
5'9".
You saw I was looking at your ticket and I'm going, man, that's a pretty good run for you, 660 and all the rest of it. But then I'm remembering you didn't run 660 feet. You ran like 650 feet.
Yeah.
Since you staged back tire.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So you're going to be going down the ticket going, oh, that's my best run of the night. Well, when you cut a car length off the run, it makes a difference.
Well, it's not quite a full length, was it?
Well, it's the wheelbase of your car, whatever your wheelbase is.
Really?
Yeah.
But I thought you were like, you're right on half of my car.
From the tree?
Yeah.
No, you staged your back tire.
I did?
So when you stage your back, oh yeah, absolutely. That's why he waved you up so far.
No shit.
Yeah, he kept waving you up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a full car length. It didn't look good at all.
But it's not a full length of a car,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just your wheelbase. You know what I mean?
got you. I don't pay attention. I'm not that smart.
Hey, even though he had the back tire.
I was too excited. Racing the fastest car here, you know?
That was a pass, man. You just about outran me. You launched.
Barely overlapped you. Barely overlapped.
Yeah. Well, we'll do it again. Who's second fastest out here? Tom's Nova?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, if he's in the car, no one was the second fastest.
All right, rematch. Alex thinks he knows why the nitrous was cutting off. He's got a fuel pressure safety switch, and he thinks the fuel pressure was low. All right, we're gonna get deep into launch control here. We did last time. We are giving him the hit again. Will I catch him? I don't know, maybe. There goes. Oh man, he's fast again. And I'm spinning. Will I catch him? Will I catch him? I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure if I caught him or not. I think I probably did, but it's hard to say for certain when you got that big a difference in trap speed there. But he launched hard again. Dang. There's no way it's going to be a 590 pass since we slipped the tires. Did we catch him?
613, man, you got him.
All right. Yeah, 613. What a difference traction makes. Previous pass we launched at 79%. This pass we launched at 77%. We're down to 75 now. We're using 2% per pass. 613 at 119 miles an hour again. He ran faster. Wow, he ran 659 at 101.1. And this was a whole 660 foot pass. So this pass was definitely faster for him, as fast as the real full 8th mile pass of the night, 659, 101. But we caught him again, and not by much. The margin at the finish line, 1/100th of a second was the difference. Yeah, we weren't positive we caught him. Thankfully, our reaction to his move, he had a 725 move to our 116, difference of about 0.4 of a second difference in reaction time. So that's how much of a head start I gave him, 0.44. And if I gave him 0.46, I would have lost, because it was only a little more than a 100th of a second at the finish line. We just barely passed Alex. Fun race. Let's talk to Alex.
Well, that was your fastest pass of the night.
It helped a little bit, but still didn't.
It did help, because that was your fastest pass of the night by, you know, clearly. Because that 6:59 was legit full 8th mile. Did you see how close the margin was at the finish line then?
Oh yeah, it was close.
It was 01.
Oh damn, we barely got
100th of a
there,
second.
Barely got it.
If that move, I mean, I gave you less of a move this time. I was a little more on it. I gave you about a half second on the first pass. This one was 0.44. If I would have given you any more than that,
I wouldn't even.
I wouldn't have caught you. It was a fun run, and we will absolutely do it again, man.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna run Don's Nova, and he's the fastest car out of here tonight after this Plaid, so if we wait for him to move, we'll definitely lose the race. So I'm gonna give him the tree, which means I'm gonna wait for green as opposed to leaving on the last yellow. That helps. Track closes in only 30 minutes, so prep is not outstanding at this point in the night. Looks like he's going to do a second burnout. The original plan was for me to give him more than that from green to my reaction, but I didn't expect him to red light. All right.
So close to your 599. I was spinning like crazy.
So we ran a 615 at 119 miles an hour again. Looks like Don ran a 660 at 100 miles an hour, so very similar to what the Mustang was running. Now he red lit by what looks like a full 1/10 of a second, and we ran an 08, so about 2/10 of a second between our reaction times, and then 0.26 at the finish line. So in the end, I guess I could have given him 4/10 on that move after all, and we would have still just barely taken him, like we just barely caught the Mustang each of those two races. But I thought the Nova would be more consistent to his previous 650 passes. I wasn't expecting him to run 660.
Hey Don, thanks for the run.
It wasn't a real good one. I had trouble in the burnout and everything, man. So
you know,
when I went to shift, it went to neutral. It shouldn't do that. So I mean, I know I got shifted problem.
My plan was to wait longer on that light.
Me
but
too.
I wasn't expecting you to leave a 1/10 of a second early.
I was trying to get that jump after I screwed up so bad. But then I slowed down 4 miles an hour, so
yeah.
On top end, I only did 100.
Your pass was off by that same 10th.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm back to 660 again. So it was a bad run.
Yeah.
My 60 foot wasn't bad, but from after that point on, it was.
Traction was horrible in my lane. You were in the better lane. I ran 599 in the right lane, but I've only run 613 and 615 in the other lane.
Right.
So a 1/10.5 off. That's a big number.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we'll do it again, Don.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
right,
you, man.
Always a pleasure.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yep. See you guys.
Take care.
Night.
Well, those were 3 fun runs. I thought the run against the Nova would be even closer, but when things go differently at the starting line than expected, it's hard to dial it in for a close finish. But Don will get faster again. We've seen run 580s out here on the bottle, and he said he's going to mess around with the bottle again later this year. Our next video will be back a quarter mile out of Bradenton, and we'll see you then right here on the Tesla Plaid channel.
Yeah, something is not right though, because I used to run that all motor 660.
It did seem all motor, but
I feel like
nitrous was on.
you
I feel like it
launched
kicks in and it
quick.
kicks out.
I think you may be right, because you had a, well, 120 60 foot, but it wasn't 60 feet, it was actually like 50 feet. You know what I mean?
Because you leave pretty rowdy and then it just cuts off.
Yeah,
it just
And
looks
you,
normal.
but you left hard. I didn't think I was going to catch it. I was like, oh man, he's halfway.
Yeah.
You see how quick he launched?
I know, he launched really
I
hard.
didn't
Because the
think-
nitrous actually works down low, but then something happens. I think I'm
feel like
running
there's
lean and it's cutting my fuel. It's cutting my nitrous and fuel both.
You know, it could be happening is your fuel pressure is dropping because...
And it's cutting the nitrous, yes.
And it's cutting the nitrous. It's
Because-
good to have that safety switch.
Yes,
by all
because I'll
means.
blow it right now. Because you know what I did? I don't know if you heard me or not, but when we were coming behind you, I popped it in the third and I laid on it for like a half a second, and it went 1350. Like I you know,
like
I
that.
thought I had it dialed on the street at 1250. So
Well-
definitely something's happening with the fuel.
Yeah. And there's other factors too. I mean, when your car is like this and your tank is, you know, all the gas is sloshing to the back of the tank.
No, I got some.
A sump? Okay. Like a cell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, no,
okay.
it's a trunk. It's the original, but they welded a sump on it.
Okay.
bottom.
So that keeps it...
Yeah, and that's where I'm
pressure.
drawing. I'm drawing right from the bottom. So
I see.
that's not happening in an electric pump, but somehow I'm dropping fuel pressure.
Well, the first thing you want to do is try to get some kind of a log on your fuel pressure and know what it is all the way down the track.
Definitely dropping fuel. I'm glad I do have that switch, because
Yeah.
it would have gone boom by now.
I think you had nitrous on that launch. I really do.
Oh,
in
yeah.
first gear.
On a launch, yes.
I think you
Yeah.
have it down low, but when you get up high, it comes off.
Yeah, it's gotten up.
Yeah.
I think I can figure out that nitrous. This thing will be pretty
Yeah.
quick. But
Yeah.
but it's definitely falling in its face after the first gear. I mean, not falling in its face, but it's doing all motor. You can tell.
Yeah.
Because you know that's when I leave you. I put a really good gap on it, and
You
then
do?
you just because there's nothing there no more. That's why.
The pressure is dropping because you're at full throttle, and of course
I don't
you're
have
gonna
enough. I
drop
don't have
pressure.
enough pump for it,
Yeah.
or I gotta play with the jets. Maybe just go back to 100 shot of nitrous and leave the fuel where it's at.
Some guys run 2 pumps, don't they? One for specifically for the nitrous, and one.
I think I'm gonna have to do that because it's clearly right now. That's why I did. You know, I don't know if you saw me or not, but I punched it and stayed on it and looked at my AFRs. They went 13, almost 14 to 1. Nitrous does not like 1150 to 12. That's where you want to have with the nitrous. That's when the motor freaking flies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though like 13 to 1, that's the ideal, you know, mixed. You don't want that on a nitrous. You want about 11.5 to 12.5.
Yeah.
Where you want to be.
Yeah.
And it's clearly going 13, almost 14 on that just half a second, you know, lay on.
Yeah.
I laid on it on a third gear.
Well, what's your fuel pump like? I mean, is it like pretty heavy duty, high pressure, or is it kind of just
Right there, you
average?
can see it in the back bumper.
Okay. Because I was going to say, you know, you could always just
Go
you know,
bigger in
get
the
a
pump.
really bigger, nice one for your motor, and then put this one just on the nitrous.
Yeah.
It's electric, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
runs mechanical.
Well, you know, I didn't think I would have to do that. It's supposed to, you know, but I guess in the motor alone, maybe, but not with nitrous. It just changes the geometry of how the fuel flows.
Yeah.
So, but before it was running better. You know, again,
This explains a lot, because I mean, you've been trying the nitrous for a while, and it's never quite done what it's supposed to do.
I mean, you see,
And it's fuel pressure.
well, you remember the guy with the same Mustang? He's got a 347 stroker, way smaller than this. All motor, he barely runs like mid-sevens. 150 shot, and he drops to 620s, and it does really halfway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't add up. I'm set up at 200 shot with a 408 stroke, which you know you've seen it done 6.6s on the motor, and I'm barely running 6.5s. Something is not right in the car. And it's clearly glad, like you said earlier, glad I have. Well, I wouldn't have a motor right now, but I'd have that fuel pressure switch safely.
Well, that was a fun run. I wasn't sure I was going to catch it that
you know,
time, especially.
We gotta have this more because you know, like you can have fun with this lower car by just doing this. I mean,
I really didn't think I was going to catch it that second time.
can they do time here? Like say,
Oh yeah.
so this is
They can dial it in.
a full half second next run.
So it comes down to reaction time and then matching your prediction.
Yeah.
It does.
Which I suck at.
I used to do that with, did you know Al, Big Al, and the Orange Crush? Before he sold the Orange Crush to the other guy. But Big Al and I used to do that. We'd pick a number, and he was, you know,
flow.
But when we go back tire, then all you get out of it is who crossed first. But none of the numbers on your ticket really mean anything.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But if it's just about who crosses, then yeah.
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 Because it's a full half second, right? Was it? No.
About a half second apart.
Yeah.
On the first pass.
On the first pass.
But on the second pass,
You
I had
killed that
traction on
first
the
pass.
bottom. With a 599. Yeah, I only ran 613
I've
on
never
that
seen
one.
you myself personally run 599. This is the first time.
And that was at 79% charge.
Yeah.
I rolled in with 79. But that's because I got good traction.
Yeah.
The traction was right on that right lane on the first time. Left lane, not so much. I ran 613, so I was off by
Spinning, right? You can feel it?
tenth and a half. Oh yeah. You can hear it chirping.
Yeah.
As it keeps dialing it back.
I don't know what mine was doing because of all the noise and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I spun very much because I didn't hear any squeaks. I can usually hear my squeaks.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously got the right tire for what you're doing. I'm just on these super summer radials, but it was fun. It was a fun run, and we will absolutely do it again, man.
Yeah.
Good times.